Right, so new adventure today. I am experimenting with trying to tap sweet gum. So sugar maple is the tree you always hear about being tapped because that's where you get maple syrup from. But there are a couple hints online that you can actually also tap sweet gum trees. There's actually a lot of trees apparently that you can tap, including black walnut and sycamore and birch and pretty much any maple tree you want to. But our property doesn't have a lot of maples, so I'm trying the one tree that we do have a lot of that is mentioned only very briefly, just hints that you actually can get sap and boil it down to syrup. So we have quite a few of these really large, beautiful sweet gum trees. You can see all of the fruits up there. And so far this is the second one I've tapped. The first one has not been doing much, but I know from my sister in West Virginia that sometimes some maples will be running and some of them won't. So I decided I'll try tapping, one a week until it is really obviously too late. So at the moment we have temperatures in the 40s during the day, 20s to 30s at night, which should be good tapping weather. So the way I did it, I didn't want to invest really any money in this because it's not at all obvious it's going to work at all. So I actually took a piece of elder branch from our elder bushes just down the driveway, and I went along it. After I cut off the bigger piece, I brought it back and I went along until I found the right place for that had like the right width for my drill bit. So basically I wanted to be able to tightly push the branch into the hole that I drilled. And then once I cut it off, and I can just use clippers for those, I used a tent peg to press out the pith that is right in the center, so you can see there. I also made sure to cut it both at the bottom and at the top very close to a node. So the rest of this branch, because it's too thick for me to use for what are called the spiles for sticking into the tree, I'm going to go ahead and put this in the ground, and it should actually root and produce another elder bush wherever I choose to plant it. So I'll plant it between some of our trees in the orchard. So once I had my hollowed out spile, I simply drilled a hole angling upward and then pushed my brand new spile right into that hole, put a bucket underneath it, and we will find out over the next few days if this is dripping.